What's up, everyone? Danny Vega here, also known as Danny V, and welcome back to the Danny Vega Show. And by popular request on my Instagram and on my Facebook that you guys wanted a Squid Game review. And man, I didn't know if I could make it through, man. It was 9 episodes, it's hour long each, and I was just like, how the hell am I gonna do it? But I did it, and I'm very happy to. And as always, let's jump right into it. This one's not gonna be more of like a spoiler talk. I'm just gonna try to just keep it a generic review so a lot of you that have not seen it can get hyped to see it, and those of you that have seen it are like, yeah. This show was crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you, like, it was nuts. And I love it. I love the feel of it because I like Asian culture a lot. I love their films, their TV shows. You guys know I'm a huge Japanese anime fan, but I do love Korean films. And especially one of my favorites of all time is the original Old Boy, not the remake with Josh Brolin. The thing about Korean films though, which I absolutely love, it's really twisted, and this show just really reflects that. And it kind of reminded me, which is funny because I said it, it kind of reminded me of the movie Truth or Dare, that you have to play the game, that you cannot quit unless you die and stuff like that. It's really like that, but on steroids. So basically, Squid Game is about these elite people. They go around to people that have immense debt, and what they do is they gather them up. Well, not really gather them up, they give them a choice. And it's kind of weird how this choice is a very manipulative choice, but they give them a choice of whether or not they want to participate in the game to win a sum of money. And so you have your main character, Song Ji-hun, and he is just down on his luck, one of those guys that is just trying to make a quick buck to get by. You know, his mom doesn't really have anything, he's not really a great dad, and so he goes in with the most selfish intentions. However, as the story progresses, you see the character development of how pure-hearted and completely selfless he really is compared to other human beings. And the main focus of Squid Game is legit human nature and what they would do in survival mode, pretty much. And they're all trying to win this sum of money because at first, when they first play the first game, they're like, oh, it's just a kid's game. And then all of a sudden, first person ends up dying, and all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose. And so it's a really good psychological thriller because you're like, man, I wonder what's gonna happen next, even though you can see it coming. However, what I love about the show is that the predictable stuff is predictable, but it still got me with some unpredictable things. And it's just my fault because I watch so many films and shows to study them, like as a filmmaker myself. If you haven't seen any of my videos, right here, I saw the little nuances, like the hints here and there, like, oh no, this person made a mistake, and oh my gosh. However, I still was captivated in the end. And you have a bunch of different characters, like you have your main sleazeball, and you have the person that's like the Vegeta, the loner, the badass of the group. But all in all, this entire story, the character development, and the message it's trying to send across, man, oh man. First, money isn't everything, and it really puts that into perspective, all the way even to the last episode. It shows people with no money and people with a lot of money, and just the differences. It's crazy. And it also shows on human nature of, can we actually trust people, and how we don't, and how we're actually selfish in the end, and how it's rare few in between of those people that actually do trust other people and are selfless. This has it all. It's like Korean Game of Thrones, legit. It has all betrayal and love and family and this and that, and I can't say too much without ruining it, but I'm telling you guys, it's absolutely worth watching. I know 9 episodes, I know it seems like a long time, but man, this was super well done. The cinematography is amazing. I mean, there are a lot of shots that I'm like, holy shit, this is really good. And not just the quality, just like the angles and whatnot. And also the story's fantastic, you know, how it progresses along and everything else. And not only that, the acting, man, there's some that the shot is completely on the actor's face and legit without flinching. They cry on the spot, even when they have like mixed emotions, even when they're trying to be a stone cold killer and then just like, in the arms of an angel, and it hits you in the feels so much, gets you excited, gets your blood pumping. The thing I would love to see about season 2, there is going to be a season 2, I guess that's spoiler alert for this. So season 2, what I would like to see more of is that, like I said before, the predictability of it. You see where it's going. But the things I loved about the show is when they threw the twist in that threw you off. In the show, when it gets to those twists, it's kind of more towards the end. I guess that's another spoiler alert. Shit! However, I would love to see if season 2 had more twists. Like, instead of being like, oh, predictable, like the story is just straight linear, if there were more twists in it, I'd be like, holy shit. Yeah, that would make season 2 more enticing than the first one. However, I think the formula they're using is great. It's fantastic. The actors are fantastic. The writer, director, everything is just mwah, spot on. This show, I'm not gonna lie to you, is one of the first shows in a long time that has gotten me with a twist and that actually I was super interested in. I heard everybody talking about it. Everyone's like, hey man, you're gonna love it. And usually when people are like that, I'm like, I don't know, man. But yeah, it blew away my expectations. The only other show that I'm excited about is Ozark coming back, and it's gonna be in 2 parts. Now, if you want a suspenseful show, that one, I can't wait. So yeah, guys, as always, if you love this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the little bell button for more future videos. I love you, be safe, and I will talk to you soon. Peace.